Hey everybody, this is Philip Diaz coming at you from Zaid Comics, and I am the writer of the upcoming graphic novel set to launch on Indiegogo this August called Magic Cop. And I'm also one half of the two best looking brothers in all of comics, and today we're doing a statue review. And I want to preface this with we're going to do a scheduling. We're going to do a set scheduling for our YouTube channel, and I want to do a statue review a week. I do have a large collection of statues. And I think we're going to do 2 comic reviews a week, along with some art videos from my brother Brandon, and a lot of updates for Magic Cop and the rest of the comic projects we're going to be doing. But today we are doing a review, so I'm going to get it off the sticks here and do a little bit of free cam action. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be reviewing Tweeterheads Egghead statue from Batman 66. And Egghead is literally my favorite Batman villain. And it's funny because not a lot of people remember this character. At least the people from my generation that I talk to. But I think he's so cool because especially the statue just embodies the campiness of the characters from Batman 66. Of course, portrayed by Vincent Price, the legendary horror actor, the voice from Michael Jackson's Thriller. And he has look at this profile. Such a lanky, baldy profile, that dome. But the thing I love about this statue is it's shipped really easy. It's only 3 pieces. It's the body, this big, how big that egg is, big golden Willy Wonka egg, and the base. And like I said, this is produced by Tweeterhead. For the longest time, the 66 IP, Batman 66, didn't have a home. Like, it was, I don't know where it was, but DC was not manufacturing any collectibles or even comics with the Batman 66 IP. And then around 2013, 2014, I think the license went off a copyright and DC bought it up, because I remember I was in Las Vegas for the video game tournament Evolution, and I saw a cabinet. It was a like slot machine for Batman 66. And then when I came back home, these statues were popping up, and collectibles and action figures and stuff like that. So they must have bought up the license. They started making the comic book, which Egghead was in, the Batman 66 comic book. And Tweeterhead was putting out Julie Newmar Catwoman statues, Riddler, Joker, and this Egghead. And when I saw the Egghead, I could not pass it up because he looks so much like Vincent Price. Look at that. He even has the mole on his cheek. He's got those weird diddly fingers. Whenever I show people this, they're either freaked out or they love it. And I am a little of both, but I really do love this statue. So yeah, I was watching an interview one time because sometimes I have nothing better to do but watch interviews of my favorite characters' family members. So the daughter of Vincent Price was talking about how Vincent loved this character, loved portraying this character so much. It was one of his favorite roles. And it's amazing that a character like this, look how flashy he is and his costume is so thought out. He has a little pinky ring that is an egg on it. This character was not in the comics before, and it seems like to be just a character that's straight out of a Bob Kane Batman issue, but it was created for the show. And unlike, Harley Quinn was created for the Batman animated series, but Egghead for some reason did not get that popular, and he didn't have a cool badass run with like Frank Miller or something. I want to see Egghead as like a super badass villain in a Batman story, but no one's done it yet. He's just made cameos in some small issues, but nothing big at all. Another thing I want to highlight is the base of this. I love statues that take advantage of that base. the base is art also, and there's a lot of statues that just drop the ball and just make it just a black platform. But this one's an oval, it's an egg with the yolk in there. Tweeterhead is great at that. They have a Riddler, Batman 66 Riddler statue where the base is actually puzzle pieces. Really, really cool. This statue stands about, I want to say around 15 inches, and retail price was only $250, so that's pretty reasonable, I think, for this much detail. And the only thing I really would ever worry about breaking on this is maybe one of his fingers, or there's a little antenna, as you can see here, on this radio egg. And the thing about Egghead is, of course he's obsessed with eggs, so he's got all those weird egg gadgets. I remember from the show he had a tear gas grenade egg, and it was hatched out of a chicken that was fed on the diet of purely onions. That was the joke of the show. It's so wacky. So wacky. The color palette of this character is perfect, and I really love how they measured everything out. So the hand just sits on top of the egg. That's two different pieces. The hand is perfectly placed, just touching the golden Willy Wonka egg. Love it. Orange pinstripes down the pants. And the genius eyebrows of Vincent Price. So I'm so glad I got to show this statue off to you guys. Let me know what your favorite Batman 66 villain is. If you have any statues, because I have a bunch. I have ones that are much bigger than this. I'm gonna need more room to show them off and review them. I love this. This is like the only statue besides a bust that they have of 66 Egghead, and I hear at Zade Comics we're not fans of busts, because if you're gonna get a statue, I want the full figure. I don't need no bust. So this is the top tier of Egghead statues, because it's literally the only one. So if you guys want to follow us, give us a follow over on Twitter at Zade Comics, or my personal Twitter is at GGAPhilpops. And subscribe if you guys like what we're doing. You want to hear more about Magic Cop and more the other projects we're doing. And give us a like. Send me a message anytime with any questions at all. And thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time.